Okay, here with Jamie Day after a disappointing 2-0 defeat against Hyde. Jamie, it was a poor performance, a poor result. Any explanations?
Yeah, no, I think it was probably the worst performance I've had since I've been here, and that's, been 4 years, and lacked work rate, lacked desire, lacked enthusiasm, and looked clueless, if I'm honest. I watched it from the side, started okay in patches, but far too often Butcher's called upon to make good saves, and I had to question a few of them tonight, because in training everyone wants to get on the ball and play and look like Maradona. When it comes to a game in the last 4 or 5 weeks, we haven't done that, and that's not good enough. And I'm disappointed for the people that come out and watch tonight, because they've paid good money to watch rubbish, in my opinion, and I've got to deal with that, and I'm not happy with it. So 190 minutes don't make us a bad team, but at the same time I can't put up performances like that, because tonight wasn't good enough.
Yeah, was it disappointing? Because in the first half Hyde did show warning signs. They went close and we just didn't react to that at any point. I
think for me, we had chances in the first half and we don't take them, and if you don't take them at this level, and I keep saying the same thing week in, week out, you're going to get punished, and Hyde done that. Obviously it was 2 great goals that they scored, and that's probably the way things are going at the minute a little bit for us. But at the end of the day, if you show a bit of effort and you show hard work, then you get your rewards, and we didn't do that today, and the majority of the team didn't do that today. So like I said, I've questioned a few of them today, and hopefully we'll get a response. If we don't, we'll try and change personnel if we can, but we're lacking a bit in depth, and obviously we're struggling to get people in at the minute.
Yeah, the goal that Hyde scored for their first one, it was a good strike, but was you disappointed how we stood off them?
Well, yeah, I think, Hyde come here, had a good go, and got their reward for having a good go. I felt that good strike for the first one, but it wasn't close enough. The game was too stretched at times, and it was a good finish, but again, poor from our part. And the second one, the lads put the ball in the box, and it's travelled 30 yards, and we've not reacted to it. And to be fair, it's a great volley, but at the end of the day, we're not close enough again. So yeah, I'm thoroughly disappointed with the performance tonight, and thoroughly disappointed with the majority of the players.
In between the first goal and the second goal, you made a double substitution. Harry Buterman came off, Curtis Guthrie came off. Arguably, were they 2 of our more creative players on the night?
Well, I think if you look at it, I don't think Curtis done much tonight, and towards the end Harry looked tired, so and it could have been one of any of them, to be fair, but we felt that we'd go 4-4-2 and just try and change a bit of pace up front, and obviously didn't work, because we ended up conceding another and losing 2-0. But I think anyone could have come off tonight. I don't think anyone can question who we brought off and why we brought them off, because they simply weren't good enough.
Yeah, looking at the formation, how you started, can you just sort of run through your ideas? Yeah,
I think people are getting confused. We play 4-3-3. We don't play 4-5-1. Maybe at times at home we'll play, away we'll play that, but at home we play 4-3-3, and if, like we haven't in the last 3 or 4 weeks, if people are not willing to run in behind, then at times we're going to get pushed back a little bit. And we started with Doug in front of the back 4, with Harry and Joe hoping to get in good areas to get on the half turn, because I don't think we've created enough in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Certainly at Dartford we didn't create enough, so that was the reason why we put Joe in and H in, and we had 3 forwards on the pitch. Fazza can play as a right winger, can play up front, and Louis Cumbers and Curtis. So we had enough attacking options. Again, when the quality was needed, we didn't produce it. When there was crosses in the box, we didn't have enough people getting in the box. At times, crossing wasn't good enough, and when we did get chances, we didn't work the keeper well enough. So a combination of all them things with the level of performance tonight is why we've got beat. Yeah, well,
I was going to come on to the point with the corners. Very rarely did we get any into the box, and at this level, that's got to be a positive for us trying to score from corners.
It was poor. We're normally good from set plays, and like you said, if we keep hitting the first man, fans are going to get frustrated. I'm getting frustrated. We've got quality players in the dressing room that can deliver a ball with no pressure. Comes to a game and all of a sudden we can't do it. So a few of them are looking a little bit nervous, and maybe season's catching up on a few players as well. Like I say, we're not in a position to chop and change it around with loads of personnel, because at the minute, like I said before, we're struggling to get players in because they don't want to come here, if I'm being blatantly honest, because of wages and stuff and what we're asking to train 3 mornings. So the players that we are going to get in are going to be young lads that hopefully we're getting on the cheap. And is that going to put pressure on the lads already here? I don't know. But again, we can't have performances like that. And if we have to bring in young lads and give them a go, then I'll do that.
Was the preparation right tonight? We're playing a team that are bottom of the league, haven't won a game. Did we think it was going to be a walk in the park? No,
I think preparation was good. We go into every game trying to win it, and normally desire and work rate and everything that we ask for is there. Tonight it wasn't. I don't think it was the case of them being bottom. If anything, we should have, been more on the front foot and took the game to them. We didn't do it, and like I say, I can't even tonight defend the players because it wasn't good enough.
Started the season really well. We're in a stuttering period, let's make no bones about it, but it's not time for panic just yet. How as a management team are you looking to get us out of this stuttering period?
Well, hopefully, we've had a few words with them tonight. In my opinion, we've drawn too many games over the last 5 or 6 weeks where we've either taken the lead and not managed to hold on to it. We do need to add to the squad if we can. We need to bring in a few fresh faces. But like I say, I knew and the staff knew it was going to be a tough season. I think where we started so well, people get carried away a little bit, and I don't want to get beat, but maybe people need to start being realistic of where this club is at this level. What we've done last year to get promotion was a fantastic achievement, and I said at the start of the season, if we don't get relegated, that's an even bigger achievement for me. So I understand why people are getting frustrated, supporters and stuff, but at the end of the day they need to support the players, because you have to go through thick and thin. It wasn't great tonight, but that's when we need fans to get behind the team and support them and try and lift them. Yes, it is my job to lift them, and it is Ash and Frosty's job, but at the same time we need people on the side lifting them as well, not shouting out things that I heard when I was walking in, because that's not going to encourage the players and that's not going to put them in a positive frame of mind for the next game. Let me deal with the players in the dressing room. All I ask for is supporters, and the majority do is support the club, support the players, and hopefully they'll realise the situation that we're in at this level, and there are going to be ups and downs, like I said, and we have to ride the ups and the downs. It's my job to try and get us through this sticky period and kick on again.
Looking at the injuries, Jake Gallagher was warming up before the game. Are we slowly getting there? And also an update on Ross Lafayette.
Yeah, Ross has just jarred his knee, hopefully, so possibly be back for Saturday. We might have to rush him back a little bit. Loic, can start jogging next week. Their fracture's healed better than we thought. Obo was on the bench tonight, so he'll sort of be around it in the next week or so, but we're still looking at 2 to 3 weeks with Jake. The swelling's not fully gone down. He is running and he has took part in some of the warm-ups for training, but he's not ready to play yet. So like I said, we are stretched at the minute, and we are missing key players. I think it's shown as well since Alex Dyer's gone, we've missed him. We haven't been able to replace him, and hopefully, like I say, I'm not dismissing the players that we've got, because they've done a good job, but they need to pull their socks up now and raise their level of performance.
Yeah, you did touch on the signings. Is there any chance you might look to bring someone in this week?
Yeah, well, if I'm honest, we've had 5 or 6 deals done, and then obviously fell apart, when it comes to talking about money, and I understand that. I'm not using that as an excuse, but we're getting players going to league below because they're getting more money, and I've got to make sure that the right people become available, but we do need to strengthen. So it's not the case of us not looking. I've been on the phone constantly for the last 3 weeks trying to do deals and thought we had deals done, but they've fallen down. So we'll keep on going and we'll keep on searching. Hopefully we'll bring Josh Wakeford in from Bournemouth tomorrow, for Saturday. So he's an attacking midfield player. Add a bit of quality on the ball because we're lacking that at the minute. And obviously I know we need to bring in a couple of strikers, but strikers cost a lot of money at this level, the ones that score goals, so I need to make sure that the ones that we get in, can do that but not cost a lot.
Yourself, are you fit for Saturday?
Yeah, hopefully. I think just, at my age now, it's difficult to recover after, games. It takes 2 or 3 days, and, I was hoping that we had enough quality in the team to do that. But like I said, we'll have to review it, and we need to pick up some performances and pick up some wins. So if it means me playing, then that's the case now. I'm not going to, sit there and give people opportunities if I don't think they're not doing it, then we'll have to change it around with what we've got at the minute. And like I say, hopefully we can bring a few in and change that as well.
On Saturday, home again, another opportunity to bounce back from tonight. Our good friends Woking come to town. Yeah,
it's another tough game, and they've picked up. So it's one where we've got to raise the levels again, and we've got to pick the boys up, and they've got to pick themselves up as well. So yeah, it's going to be a tough game. Always fiery encounters and normally close games, and you know, hopefully a little bit of luck can change our way, and hopefully we raise our level of performances. Otherwise, you know, like I said to the boys, we're going to get caught up in getting sucked down into the relegation battle, and we don't want to do that. I feel we are good enough to stay up, but at the end of the day, you know, we need to pick ourselves up now and go again. We've got 2 tough games, you know, Woking and Gateshead away on Tuesday night. It's going to be tough, so prepare right. We'll train Thursday, Friday, you know, regroup, and obviously go again.
Jamie, thank you for your time and your honesty.
No worries.